Hey guys, shalom, shalom. Just wanted to come in here real quick and make a quick video just with a little how-to that I think will benefit most any homesteader. But this is particularly pointed to Pastor Dow, as this weekend, one of the conversation pieces that we had as we looked through his kitchen, they had a large stainless steel high dollar water filter or filtration system that was being used just for gravity filtration. And I said, hey, I can show you how to make one of those for about 80 bucks. And so this is beneficial to anybody out there that would like to have the means for filtering water right there in your kitchen, or even something that you could transport with you. So I'm just going to show this and describe it. I will put in the links down below, I will put links to the various parts that are used on this. Pretty simple. I think everything I ordered from Amazon.com or picked up from Lowe's. So here we go. I'm just going to flip the screen around and try to keep this nice and short. So for this system, we use two food grade 5-gallon buckets. I got these. They were about $8 or $10 a piece at Lowe's. And pretty simple. It's one sitting on top of the other. And for the top food grade, I'm going to take this up so you can look down in there. There are two, and these are a little dirty. They need to be back washed right now a little bit. We use well water, and so that explains a little bit of the extra dirtiness there. But these are two filters that actually screw through the top. Let me put the top over here. Sorry about that. Camera work here. Actually screw through the top and are attached. The bottom lid is attached to this, and both of them come through. What you want to do when you attach this is you want to make sure that you put the holes far enough in that the filters are not going to touch in the middle, but they're not going to bump into the outside edge either. You want water flow all the way around them. And I think those filters, they're antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal, and they're good for, I want to say 100,000 gallons of water a piece. So I mean, they last a long time, and they're maybe 20 bucks a piece, something like that. And then I actually upgraded mine. When I initially made this system, all I had was just this stainless spigot. And you can buy cheaper ones. I didn't want a plastic one because I didn't want something that if it got bumped too hard or a little bit of aging over time would dry rot or break or anything. I didn't want anything that could break, particularly if we had to move and transport the system or what have you. So initially I bought just a stainless. You want to make sure you put it up just high enough that the nut and washer on the inside, and if we pick this up, we can look down into the inside. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. This is not perfect here, but you can look down in there. You can just see that on the inside, and it looks like I've got some sedimentation. I haven't rinsed this out in forever. We run 4 or 5 gallons of water through it every single day. And it's probably time for me just to take it apart and do some light maintenance on it. But it's been running for probably 2 years, something like that. And only once have I just reached down in there with a scrub brush and just gone over the surface of the filters. Now, the stainless, though, you want to make sure that the hole for this is up high enough that the nut and the washer will not rub against the bottom of the bucket, so it gets close to the bottom. But then there's a little filtering out below that, and then I went with stainless here. I later upgraded to one that cost me a little bit more. It's a couple more dollars, just because it's convenient to see what the water level is in here. There's that neat little ball right there. I had to cut a relief right here at the top for it to sit back against the bucket. And then actually, believe it or not, right here, this is just a piece of, sorry about that. This is just a piece of pipe strap or plastic pipe strap that is slipped up behind the lip here to hold that so that it doesn't flop around or can't be knocked over or moved around. And this has been sitting right here in a fairly high traffic area in our kitchen as you come in from the mudroom. High traffic area, it gets bumped and moved around or what have you. And we use it. We use it every day. and we run lots of stuff through it, lots of water through it that comes from a well. So I mean, even that is fairly high sediment, and we get clean water, pure water. That's just a quick and easy way to go about setting up a water filtration system that works very, very well. And you know, the higher the quality filters you put in, these are ceramic, and like I said, antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial, and highly recommended, just as a good, quick, easy way to put something together. You can break it down, put all the pieces inside one of the buckets, pack it up if you had to, take it with you wherever, set it right back up and keep right on rolling. If that was a concern or something that you needed to do, you could put all the pieces in a couple of those food grade buckets, have them pre-drilled, and then just put it in storage if you wanted something for, you know, just a good prepper thing to have held in the background for filtering. Yeah, I mean, you could straight take muddy water and put it in there. You just have to rinse the filters out periodically. So there you go, pretty quick and easy. I will, like I said, I'll put the links for the parts that we used on this into the comments or the video notes. And I hope it's something that you can use. I hope it's something that will benefit others. Just as a quick, easy way to set up a high quality filter, water filter, and do it for a very, very reasonable budget. Certainly less than $100, but I've probably, the glass tube here ups the price a little bit, but you don't need that. We operated it for almost a year before I put that on there. That's really kind of a convenience. So it gives me the water level in the bottom, and then I add water to the top as needed. Typically, one of the things I do every evening is I'll add, you know, 2 or 3 gallons of water to it, 4 gallons, depending on what we need. So there you go, guys. Hope that's something that you can use, that you can put to good use, and it'll help with each of your little homesteads or farms, or, you know, whatever you're doing prepper-wise. So for King and Kingdom, I bid you shalom.